basically, Georgia C.A.R.E project is James Bill is the president of it, and he is the spearhead in the state of Georgia for decriminalization of cannabis. Now, you already know what my position is. I just say use your First Amendment, and say it's freedom of expression. But if you're going to make any type of a difference in state legislatures or whatever, you want to come at it, with the death of 1,000 cuts. From close family members that I've seen healed from it, and that before I had done proper research on the healing effects of cannabis, on arthritis and any kind of pains with seniors. Before I had a chance to do that research, I lost loved ones to pharmaceutical painkillers that they could get from a doctor, right? Which only worsened the problem. But I couldn't have taken a plant that grows naturally, for that healing. And we live in a big military area, with Robins Air Force Base and all that. And I'm sorry, but we have flocks and flocks of guys coming back from overseas from this war that now nobody talks about, our military actions overseas anymore. To me, hardly, it seems. Every now and then you see a story. But, we still got guys over there, and they're still coming back with post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's an epidemic. It is an epidemic. And I've talked about this ad nauseum before. Unless you've had post-traumatic stress disorder, there is no way to describe the mental prison that is created around your psyche. It is horrific. And I empathize with all these guys coming back from, I don't care, about the politics of it. But when you see guys coming home where a firecracker can't go off and they don't reach for their AR-15 or something, it's a horrible, horrible thing. And cannabis, it's been proven that cannabis can heal the fractures of a traumatized brain.
Yeah, but they don't want them to have that. They want them to have pills.
And that's sick. And it's sick. It's a lot of that. It gets the mind to slow down and to relax. And like I said, unless you've had post-traumatic stress disorder, you don't know how essential it is for somebody with that disorder to actually slow down their thoughts and to just calm down for a minute. You feel like you're going to jump out of your skin, I mean, it feels like you're walking on glass on good days. On bad days, it feels like you're looking out at the world from 6 feet under, literally. Like you can see the darkness around what you're perceiving on bad days. Post-traumatic stress disorder is horrible.
I got to tell you, I wish that what you were describing was thorough enough to explain what I know. Yeah. It's not.
No, there's no way to describe it. I'm in talks with the guys over at Georgia C.A.R.E Project. James Bill is the president, with also Jason Turner. He's from Zen in the Car too, and my friend David Ballinger. We're all kind of in talks. It's very, very early. But what we're trying to do here in Georgia is make a 30 to 45-minute documentary on hemp and cannabis. And essentially the point of this documentary is going to be presented before the Georgia Legislature to push for decriminalization here in the state of Georgia. So we're looking to make that documentary. Like I said, we're all still in early talks. But James Bell over there at Georgia C.A.R.E Project really could use anybody's help. It doesn't matter if you're in Georgia, because if we push this issue in one place, it's going to push up elsewhere. So if you guys want to help us out with making this documentary, we're going to need equipment. We're going to need, lodging. We're going to go around and do several interviews, with places that are utilizing hemp and cannabis in the area. And this is going to be, to push legislation and obviously for, mass production on YouTube and stuff like that to get people aware of what's going on. So if you could go to GACareproject.com and hit the donate button, help us out, and hopefully very, very soon, the guys over there at Georgia C.A.R.E Project and me and Turner and Ballinger, we can have something together that might make a change